The Phoenix Lights were a series of widely cited unidentified flying objects seen by thousands of people observed in the skies over Arizona, Nevada, and Sonora, Mexico on Thursday, March 13, 1997. There were allegedly two distinct events involved in the incident. A triangular formation of lights seen to pass over the statue and a series of stationary lights seen in the Phoenix area. The United States Air Force identified the second group of lights as flares brought by A-10 Warthog aircraft that were on training exercises at the Barry Goldwater Range in southwest Arizona. The lights were reported to have reappeared in 2007 and 2008, but these events were quickly attributed to military flares dropped by fighter aircraft at Luke Air Force Base and flares attached to helium balloons released by a civilian. Legend has it that in orbit around the Earth is a mysterious dark object which dates back to perhaps 13,000 years. Its origin and purpose are inscrutable. Dubbed the Black Knight, this elusive satellite has allegedly been beaming signals towards the Earth and inspected by NASA astronauts. Yet, only a few on Earth officially knew of its existence. The origin of the ominous name is part of the enigma. It is impossible to discover who first called it this or indeed why. Humans have only in the last 60 years have the technology to launch a man-made object into space. So, what is the logical explanation of tales of an alien intruder on our doorstep? People believe that this photograph, taken in 1941 at the reopening of the South Forks Bridge in Goldbridge, Canada, is depicting a man in seemingly modern dress and style, with a camera that is advanced well beyond its time. The circle on the left illustrates a man with a camera typical to the time period. Unusual lights have been reported here since the 1940s or earlier, especially the unusually high activity of Hessdalen lights that took place from December 1981 until the summer of 1984, when lights were observed 15 to 20 times per week. The frequency of the lights caused the gathering of numerous tourists staying there overnight to see the phenomenon. Since then, the activity has decreased and now the lights are observed 10 to 20 times per year. The Hessdalen light most often is a bright white or yellow light of unknown origin, standing or floating above the ground level. Sometimes, the light can be seen for more than 1 hour. There are several other types of unexplained lights observed in the Hessdalen Valley. In these two photographs of the gaping hole the plane crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center on 9/11, you can see a woman standing on the edge of the hole waving. Her name is Edna Clinton, and the mystery many people say of these photos is that she actually was a survivor. People inquire how she was able to survive everything that had happened at the location, then go on to make it out of the building.